it's your girl Coco LaRaw here with Fresh Daily Inc. I'm here with Natasha Brown at the Scholarship Grant Expo 2015. I'm excited to be here. How are you feeling today?
I feel wonderful. This is a great event.
So tell me a little bit about your involvement with today.
Okay, sure. So I met Shantae Bender, the founder of All About Caring Project, several months ago doing another project. And so I told her about 12 months of service, and then we just started talking, and I volunteered to host today's event. So I'm excited on behalf of 12 months of service.
Have you ever hosted events before? Like, are you nervous a little bit?
No, I'm not nervous.
You're like, no, I got this.
No, I'm not nervous. I do host events. I do a lot of speaking, public speaking, and I train clients on how to speak and host events, so I'm really excited.
Okay, tell me a little bit about some of your recent projects, because I know you just had like a book release, you're like a brand ambassador, you're doing big things, so tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So the main big project is my book, my new book, two new books actually. The other one kind of went under the radar, but in January we released the Build Up Branding Blueprint, which is a 7-step guide to launch and sustain impact brands under my company, Think Brown Inc. And then on Valentine's Day, I released my first personal book, which is called 10 Blessings of Betrayal, a spiritual journey of rebuilding through tragedy. So that book is all about some of the things that I went through in 2014, including being wrongfully accused of a very serious crime, and sort of how God just restored me through that.
Okay, that's awesome. That's really good.
Thank you.
So how did you get involved with this project?
With the Scholarship
Yeah.
Expo. So like I said, I just met Shantae, and she started to tell me about some of the things that they were doing, and including the Scholarship Expo. And so I kind of helped her book some of the speakers, kind of recommended some people who I thought would be really great, just because I've worked with a lot of community organizations. My company, Think Brown Inc., we're a social responsibility branding agency, so our main focus is nonprofits in the DC metro area. And so, you know, I just recommended some people that I thought she should contact who have some expertise in scholarships, grants, youth development, youth building. And then when there wasn't a host for the event, I just told her, you know, I wouldn't mind hosting. And so, especially because it falls right in line with our 12 months of service mission. So I'm just really excited to be here, help get the word out. And through our 12 months of service project, what our main focus is really just helping nonprofits increase their visibility using social media as the main catalyst, as the main tool. So it really just fit perfectly, you know?
Yeah, so I'm glad you love to give back. That's what it's all about, especially today. Thank you, Natasha, for giving us this interview today. And that's all right.
Thank you. Fresh Daily.
Hey, it's your girl Coco LaRaw here with Fresh Daily Inc. We are at the 2015 Scholarship Grant Expo. I am here with Kenny Diggs. How are you feeling today,
Pleasure,
sir?
absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your involvement with the program.
Shantae has been a partner with us on several endeavors over the past 2 years. This was a no-brainer. The irony here is that we had a spate of violence that broke out maybe a month and a half ago, and during that time there was an outcry for resources, and I think this is a godsend because at that simultaneously, Shantae came up with this idea to provide resources for young people to go back to school, and that was one of the major issues and concerns for some of the youth in Ward 8, that they wanted to attend school but they didn't have the resources. Absolutely.
So tell the people a little bit about what you do, Mr. Diggs.
I am Vice President of Eagles National Youth Association. We are a 501c3 youth development organization specializing in sports, music, arts, and more recently is about maybe 2 years STEM. We look to position ourselves as the liaison between technology and the community.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So what is it about giving back to the youth that really gets you going?
Oh man, I've been doing this thing a long time. It's in my blood. I'm a former DC Department of Recreation employee. At 17 years in, former DC firefighter, I've always had a giving spirit. This is just a natural progression for me in having my own business, being a part of something great like this. So youth development, affording youth the opportunity to be the best that they can be, giving them opportunities and lanes to just maximize potential. That's what it's all about. And plus, I'm a father of 4 myself, so 3 boys and a little girl. So
yeah, I love this. I'm from Ward 8, so anything giving back to the community, like I'm all for it.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for your time, and thank you for attending this event. It's so great to meet wonderful people that like really want to give back. This is Fresh Daily Inc. here with Shantae Bender, the mind of All About Caring Project. You see it's on her t-shirt. So tell us a little bit about the program today.
So All About Caring Project is basically an organization that primarily focuses on college preparation as well as care packages for college students. So we focus on trying to ease the financial burden for both family and both parents and family members. So when the students go away to school, we basically give them care packages. It's just like a scholarship, so they have to apply. But once they go, we give them a care package for their freshman year, 4 care packages. And it's basically to take care of their daily needs while they're in college.
That's really cool. How did you guys come up with the idea, or how did you come up with the idea?
So it was a project, and once I did the project, I was kind of happy about it. I was like, oh, okay. I remember when I first went away to school, how my parents used to send me care packages and how the struggle was real.
Yes.
So basically, I thought about it. I was like, okay, is this something that I want to do? And here we are, 3 years later.
So how do you get people involved initially? How did you contact people to get them involved? Because now it seems like it's grown into something really big.
Basically faith. I just jumped myself out there. I contact a lot of people because I believe that it takes a village to raise kids. So I'm big on that. I'm an advocate on that. So I basically just talk to a lot of different people, tell them my mission and my vision, and they love it and they start to help and invest.
Tell us a little bit about some of the accomplishments.
Well, some of the accomplishments since 2011, we have awarded 3 students that successfully finished their freshman year. This year, we starting off with a bang. We definitely want to step out there and just really get people to know who All About Caring Project is and what we stand for. So this is right here just an accomplishment all in itself.
How do you guys select students to go on and receive like the care packages? Like, what's the process of that?
So it's just like a general scholarship. So you basically do an application. We promote it to a lot of the DC high schools. We're only doing DC high schools for right now. Eventually, when we get more funding, then we will open it up to the DMV. But basically, we put it out there. They have a process where they have to do an application, and we pick the best recipient that we feel that deserves it, and that's how we do it.
How did you start giving back? Like, how did you decide? You said you had a project, but was it anything like specific in your life?
I'm always been the type that always been drawn to teenagers. For some reason, that's just something that I love. I don't know, the teenagers are always drawn to me. And because I'm a Ward 8 recipient, residence, I'm born and raised in Southeast. I'm still living in Southeast. So I just see, a lot of people put us as a stereotype that we're not doing anything, stuff like that. So I want to be an advocate to say that no, there's some people out here that's doing it. I'm, never had kids. I'm 32 years old, working on my master's, graduating this May. So believe me, trust me, I am a product of Ward 8, and I think that I'm doing a good job.
I love this. I really love this that you're giving like a positive look on Ward 8 because I hear the same thing.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you so much. This is a beautiful program. I love anybody that's all about giving back, especially to Ward 8.
Yes.
From here, represent.
Hi, this is Malaya with Fresh Daily Inc. and I am here at the ScholarshipExpo, and I'm here with Jessica Eccles, aka Jessica Elizabeth. So tell us a little bit about how you got started in the event planning business.
Sure. Event planning has always been a passion of mine. I studied at Bowie State University, where I basically honed this passion for, yes, go Bulldogs, honed this passion for planning events through a lot of different organizations that I was a part of and extracurricular activities. So after I graduated, I'm sitting at my good government job, and I was trying to figure out what do I really like to do, because I don't want to sit at this desk the rest of my life. So I just got into it, started freelancing, asking people to plan different events, and kind of birthed what I do now, an artistic event events came about. So
okay, so you mentioned Artistica Events. Tell us a little bit about what Artistica Events is and how you started it, how you went about starting it.
Sure. So we are a boutique event management firm. We design and manage events from entertainment, lifestyle, and charity sectors. So entertainment, we do fashion shows, release parties, concerts, and then from lifestyle, we've definitely product launches, anniversary parties, baby showers even, all the way down to intimate dinners. So we pretty much do it all.
Okay, so what do you have, what's up next? What do you have coming up?
Next? Everything's up next. It's always going. I mean, we relocated to New York, so I've definitely tapped into the whole New York field of event planning, and it's a lot. It's a little overwhelming in New York, but I love it because I love the fast paced and going. So every month I'm pretty much having an event sold, so we're good.
What made you want to come out to the Scholarship Expo event today?
I love any initiative or any project that has to do with youth and giving back, because if we had stuff like this when I was coming up, I would have been the first one there.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of like a bridging the gap for the youth. I mean, you have so many questions when you're going to college, and me being a first generation student, I didn't have the luxuries or have any resources to tap into that stuff. So, I mean, I went to school and now I'm in debt because of school, but this stuff like this shows you that there are alternatives. There's grants, there's scholarships. I didn't know how to apply for any of that stuff. So an event like this is perfect for the youth. It provides resources, and anything where I can, give back, I'm always for it.
Well, thanks, Jessica, for attending this event today with interviewing with Fresh Daily Inc. We look forward to seeing you on the panel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, freshdailyiinc.net. Tell them your Instagram name.
My name is IamJElizabeth, so it's IamJ_Elizabeth. And my company is Artistica Events. It's ARTISTYCA.events with an S.
Thank you.
Hi everyone.
So tell us, what are you doing here today at the Scholarship Expo?
Well, I came as a panel member. Shantae reached out to me to be a part of, starting and launching her vision. So I'm really, really excited to be a part of what she's doing for the students and the youth. I think it's very phenomenal.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your PR, branding, marketing, and consulting organization.
Well, it kind of came about as an accident, honestly. I started off at Radio 1 DC as an intern, and my mentor, Sheila Stewart, she was probably one of the most, I would say, hardest but tough love type of individuals that I ever met. And she had us to work on some PR projects. Russ Parr was the first one to ask us to do a project for him, and after that I kind of fell in love with it. But my goal and my initiative was to really help the organizations and people who get overlooked, the people who are doing positive things that aren't necessarily getting the media attention that they deserve. And so that is what my organization is focused on.
Okay, so I know that you assist with a lot of different organizations. Can you tell me, what are you doing with that?
Well, one of the biggest ones right now that's receiving a lot of buzz is Dwayne Michael's Should Could Dream Tour. It's backed by WPGC and Revolt TV. He's been doing a lot of press lately, but it's an educational tour that's really trying to promote students to go to college, to work hard, and aspire to achieve their dreams. And so he's been traveling all throughout DC, Maryland, and Virginia to make that happen. He's seen over 400,000 students, been over to 300 different high schools, middle schools, so it's been amazing. And the tour is like a full-blown concert. Like, you feel like you're in a theater somewhere having fun, and he really makes the students feel a part of the experience. So I love it. I love every second of it.
Cool. That sounds cool. So tell us, what's up next? What do you have coming up next? What's in the works?
Next is my She Rocks event coming up on March the 28th. Make sure you guys come. It's going to be at the District Architecture Center from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's a sold out event. It's been sold out every year. We honor and celebrate women in the arts, and I can't wait until we do it this year. We have some really phenomenal women that we're celebrating. The musician Chargot, we have Jasmine Crowe of Black Celebrity Giving, and we also will be honoring who else? Why can't I think of her name right now? We'll also be honoring Jessie Adore, who is really, really big and up and coming in the fashion industry. So I'm really excited to celebrate those women. I think they're phenomenal.
Great. So I'm looking forward to seeing you up on the panel and see what you guys have to say. Thank you for taking the time to interview with us. Tell our viewers where can they find you.
Make sure that you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and at Sunnyside Monroe. You can go to my company website at www.lovelifemedia.com and also on Instagram at LLM_lovelife. I love you, Fresh Daily Ink.
Hi, it's A. Malaya, and I'm here with Fresh Daily Ink, and we're at the Scholarship Expo, and I'm with Britt from 93.9 WKYS. Say hi.
Hi everybody, what's up?
Okay, so everybody knows you're at 93, of course. So what else do you do? What else are you working on?
Well, outside of the 93.9 WKYS, I'm part of the Russ Parr Morning Show. We're nationally syndicated. We're in a lot of cities across the country, and it's so fun. Such an exciting platform to be on 2 years out of college. So I'm doing that, and I also have my own website, BrittWaters.com, where I do sports interviews and a whole bunch of other things. You know, the usual.
So tell us, why are you here today? What are you hoping to get out of today?
I'm part of the panel today for the All About Caring project, and we're talking about the college experience, the do's and don'ts of college, what to do before college, what to do after college, and that's something I'm really passionate about. Mainly because I just graduated in 2013 from University of Maryland.
Me too, go us.
Terps, I like that. So I think it's really important to focus on that part of your life. That was a big part of my life, and that's why I am where I am now.
Right, okay. So what do you have, what's next? What are you working on, what's upcoming?
Upcoming right now, I'm focused on the morning show, focused on my own show. I do overnight shows on the weekends on 93.9 WKYS. And you know, I'm starting to get back into sports. Sports was my first love, sports reporting, so I want to do that. And you know what? 2 years from now, 2 years ago I was in college. I didn't know I was going to be here. So I really don't know where I'll be in 2 years. God knows, hopefully he'll let me know soon.
So tell us, where can we find you?
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, because I'm on Instagram and Twitter way too much, at 2, like the number 2, Pretty Britty. You can also contact me via my website at BrittWaters.com and see the whole crew on Instagram at Russ Parr Show.
Thanks for interviewing with us today. I can't wait to see you on the panel.
I know, I hope I get some cool questions.
I hope so. Thank you. Hi guys, it's A. Malaya with Fresh Jelly Inc. and I'm here at the SG Expo 2015 and I'm here with Trayon White. So if you don't know, Trayon White is a Ward 8 community activist and humanitarian. Tell us a little bit about what it is that you do and why you do it.
I serve in the community a lot of times when a lot of people didn't know who I was, because I feel like other people in my life have created bridges for me, so I'm obligated to go back and give back. It started from a principle I learned a long time ago called saying Kofi. Return to your roots. So I started coaching Little League football. I created an organization called Helping Inner City Kids Succeed, helping kids go to college, helping kids to DYRS, get out of jail and get back into the community. And so I kind of started there.
Okay, so why were you here today? What were you hoping to accomplish by being here today?
Well, to use my life experiences in college. I graduated with a 3.7 cumulative GPA and went to grad school, so I wanted to share how I made it with some students. I hope to inspire them and get them some tools in their toolbox they can use while in college.
Okay, so I know that you're running for Ward 8 council member. How is that going?
It's coming along. It's been snowing lately, so we haven't been able to get out in the yards. But we started 7:30 this morning, hitting the doors, getting signs up. So you're gonna see a lot more from my campaign. We're really Ward 8. You know, a lot of people that's running are not really from Ward 8. Haven't done a lot in Ward 8, but we want to show that we're really a candidate and somebody to be reckoned with in this race.
Okay, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I plan on voting for you. So tell us, what's up next? What do you have planned? What's up next?
Well, right now I'm just focused on winning this seat. I got to put all my time, energy, dedication, and arouse the people to get to the polls. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the next 2 months. Just pushing. The date is the 28th. The election is April the 28th.
Right.
So those who listen, make sure you come vote Trayon White, April the 28th. But that's what I'm gonna put a lot of my energy into. I'm an entrepreneur at heart, so I have other business endeavors that I'll be doing sometime down the road. But now I'll be just focusing solely on the election.
Okay, so tell us, do you have any upcoming events where we can come and see you speak, or hear any information about you?
Well, next Tuesday we'll be having this thing called the State of the Streets Address at Belusinger High School. It's going to take place inside the school at 2 p.m. We're going to get the students out of class, get them involved and create solutions for our community. Because a lot of people say the youth are the problem, but I believe that the solution lies within the problem. So we got to get them motivated, teach them, and get them encouraged about creating solutions within our community.
Okay, so tell our viewers, where can we find you?
You can find me in the places in Ward 8 most people don't go, but my website is www.trayonforward8.com. I'm on social media. My name is Trayon Ward 8 White for Facebook, Instagram. My name is just Trayon White, Trayon, last name White, one word.
Okay, well,
Yep.
thank you so much for
Thank
taking
you.
the time to interview with us. I look forward to hearing you speak. And like I said, I plan on voting for you. Vote for Trey on White.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Keita with Fresh Daily Ink, and I am here with Josie Joe, the artist who raps, who sings, who performs poetry. He's like an all-in-one package. So Josie Joe, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Prince George's County, Maryland, born and raised. My mother, single mother, raised me. She's from Nigeria, so I guess I'm the real African American, first generation.
Okay, so tell me a little bit more about your artistry.
I rap, sing, I do poetry, but it's not the typical content that so many of us, especially in my area or where I'm from, make.
Thank you so much, Fresh Daily. Absolute pleasure. Absolute pleasure.
So I want to say a special thank you to Fresh Daily Ink. They hold a wonderful place in my heart. They, I support Fresh Daily Ink on a regular basis. So check them out and check all about their project out.